way you guys have put it across and we have learned it, I think that makes a lot of easier to put it together. But it's wonderful to work as siblings. And if you understand the benefit, you will never crib and cry about it. I think he still dropped, yeah. AVP Fly, why don't you share, you know? I'm really curious to know.
Fofana, Sally Fofana can talk maybe while we wait for VP Sally.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I can start or
yes.
we wait for VP Sati? I can start? Fofana is there, but where is VP Sati?
Also back.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
I think the COVID has affected my Wi-Fi as well. So Shipra, you were saying?
No, I said it's the 3 girls all together. That's why your internet is going a little.
I'm very intimidated.
Yes, exactly. So I was just saying, VP Sati, it's a strength. And as siblings, we always work on each other's weaknesses because we know the best how to work out on each other's weaknesses. So it becomes a very strong point to work together because we know how to manage each other.
But sometimes don't you get on each other's nerves?
We do. Oh my God, we do. And I would lie if I say, oh my God, we have all beautiful relationships. No, we fight, we get angry from each other, we literally push each other's with limit. But end of the day, we know we are siblings. We will come back together because the purpose and the goal is very singly, very focused. It's on the growth. It's to make money. It's to give our families the best. So come what may, we come back together because it's never the fight of between me and my brother. It's always our egos which are fighting.
Okay.
So
okay, thank you. Sally, you are working with one of the kings of West Africa, AVP Fofana. How is it working with him?
Wow, this is a good question. It's not easy to work with AVP Fofana, but I do. So today I think I have a chance because AVP Fofana is the king. He's the king of Africa. He has a good vision for all, and he is my brother. He is my helpline. So I know today how to use my helpline because I know also my network starts from me. So I use my helpline to take a charge, to take a energy, to take a motivation, and I work with my downline. So because in real life, me and AVP Fofana, my brother, is always fighting. Yes, in real life. But in this business, my helpline, my brother, AVP Fofana, know I am here with him all time, always. Yes, he know that. He know I been with his side for all time. He know that, and I know also he's here for me to push me, to help me. Every time we are together, we speak about this business, we speak about the vision of Africa, of the network, of the oil market. We speak a lot. We are always together, and it is very good for me. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Sally. Kalai,
Yes.
you and Tipa have been portrayed to be very close and complement each other, work on each other, work together. You know, you are like the sisterhood that everybody envies. Is that true? Do you all work together, or how is your relationship with Tipa, especially in building the network?
Today, yes, I would confidently say yes, but it did not start like that because we are opposite in character and the way we look at things are opposite. To be a little bit more direct, she is the white sheep of the family and I'm the black one. She's the one who does everything mom and dad and aunties and uncles want to do. And I'm the one who always dropping the ball and creating the mess. And she has to pick it up after me and defend me and kind of protect me. And she's an economist by training, so she's smart. So she always argues with me at the beginning. But eventually, what really brought us together, yes, the training and being in the environment really helped, because that basically opened up both our minds towards what we wanted to do. But you see, VP Sati, my family is full of boys, relatives, cousins, it's all boys. So it's like both of us are the girls. So we are the one always, I don't know how, but the girls are always thinking about the parents, the relatives, the aunties, the uncles, the families. So we always came together and asked ourselves this question: what we want to do for our parents. Okay, if tomorrow my brother is married, he gets married and goes with his wife, and what happens to parents? What happens to auntie and uncles when all our cousins, the boys, are married? And today they all are married. So when we started talking about the common vision we wanted for the family, we started with that. But today I'm really grateful that in her I found a friend and I found a business partner, and we could think alike, and we spend a lot of time talking about what we want to do. And I don't think we would have arrived where we are today if not for the trainings and exposure that we had, the platform that we equally, both of us, were in the same space and same training. So I'm grateful that today we have that relationship.
Excellent.
So it's possible for anyone. Yeah.
So Kalai, this next question is not for you. It's for Sally and Shipra. Sally and Shipra, how is it working with your husbands building the network?
Oh, I never realized I have a lot of common things with Sally. Yeah? Okay, you want to go ahead, Sally, first?
Wow. you
Yeah,
can start.
So how is it been building the business with Patrick?
Patrick and me are not the same network. Patrick is my cross line.
Oh, it's a cross line. Okay.
Yes, I start before him, 1 year before him. And today, when he start the business, I teach him. And today we are working together, because today he is a leader and I am a leader also. So all time we do the program together. We speak about our dream together at home. Every time we speak about the network, every time. For our children, we plan with the network. Our school we need for our children, we plan with the network, we plan with the BV, we plan with the result, and how we, and what we want to achieve together, but we plan all things together. Is for us it's easy because we are not in the same network. It's very easy. Yes, I get motivation from him, he gets motivation from me, and sometimes I'm going to his network to motivate, and sometimes he also come to my network to motivate my downline. It's very work. It's very work, and I am very happy for this.
But Sally, what happens when there's an argument at home? Does it affect the network?
What?
When there's an argument, you and Patrick fight, does it affect the network?
Not today, not today. Today we are strong. Today we know how to manage this. Today we we receive many training for this, so it's okay. Yes, if there is a fight at home, but in the office, nobody can know.
Okay. Shipra, yes. What say you?
Okay. First of all, I would say that though it sounds like it's tough, but it's a blessing to work with your family. And I'm sure the other two lovely, my uplines, or I mean, seniors also would agree with this, that it's always an amazing feeling to work with your family. Okay. Though you have challenges, and especially working with my husband, and that too, who's my downline. And it was at exactly the same time when O'Neill got signed up and Neeraj got signed up together. And in fact, Neeraj was quite an influencer to sign up O'Neill at that time because O'Neill was not taking me seriously. But in the starting, Neeraj was very against the business. He never wanted me to work because he felt that business is gonna bring a lot of separation between us, because I was looking at the business very seriously and he was at his very good job enjoying, and he never took this business seriously because typically in India network marketing still has a taboo of being women's work. It's like housewives do it. So for him it was not something he would want to do. So it was not easy, but because I think when I sticked onto this thought process and I said I'm going to do it come what may, I still don't know what came onto me which brought this feeling so strongly, but the decision was so strong that looking at that, I think Neeraj became really serious because he saw the changes which was coming at home because of the success of the business. And when things start changing at home, because I was trying not to bring business home, but I was trying to bring the benefits from the business home. My maturity, my understanding, my skills, and obviously the money part. Then he became serious and he started working. But as always, it's gonna be happening very common that when you have people and you really love and care, there's always gonna be ego talking there, because it's insecurity, it's a little bit of feelings which gets, because you expect a lot from each other. And I think that is where the trainings really helped us. The whole concept of putting people to work together really helped us. And it's an ongoing work. I would never say we have arrived or we are perfect as couple. No, we are growing and we will keep growing because our goals are same. And I think that's what is very important as a couple, to understand that what we are working for. If we are working for a common goal, then why can't? And today I'm telling you, VP Sati, is like 9 months of this COVID, we both are staying home, and in 9 years it has never happened that we have stayed home for so long. And we really appreciate, and I don't think today, more than today, I can have this gratitude that thank God we are doing it together, because we really understand each other. We are exactly in the same level of mindset. We understand each other's challenges, each other's requirement, extra efforts, everything. So I think it's the most beautiful thing of my life is that my husband is working along with me, and it's a challenge for him, which is his problem, not mine. So absolutely okay.
I'm sure Niraj is watching the show. Niraj, take a flight to Malaysia, chill out with me. Anyway, excellent, Shipra. Kalai, I've been having a lot of conversations with you, and I understand that you are a massive reader. You love books. Can you share with the viewers today how has reading books helped you with the network, and what is one book that everybody on this show must read?
That habit has been with me since I was young, VP Sati. And I think all those books helped me not to give up. So to me, I evolve with books, because sometimes I sit in a training, I understand. But when I read someone else who have gone through the similar experience, because as an entrepreneur, I believe it's a role of an entrepreneur to find solutions. It's like the video games that we play. This unlocking the next level. When we get stuck, it's not about throwing the game and going to the next game, because that sounds more exciting. It's unlocking the levels. So to me, books really have been my best friend, I would say. So if I'm confused, like a simple example, let me give you. There was a time that I fought with Tipa, my sister, so much that we were staying in an apartment together, and she packed her bags and wanted to leave. And she told me there's no one would can live under the same roof with you. And I was really upset. And how could she say that to me? And what did I do? You believe it or not, I actually went to a bookshop after that, half crying. We girls sometimes we cry. And I went to the bookshop and I picked a book, and it says, Me and My Big Mouth. Either your words can empower someone or it can destroy someone. It is then I made a decision that my words will build someone. I will make sure that I leave people better than where I found them. So it is, to me, the books that I go to. To me, what changed in the way I led my team, a book that everyone should read, is Lead Without Title. Yes, of course, Spear of Silence and our books, but outside that, it's Lead Without Title by Robin Sharma. I think that is one book that will give perspective to everyone who want to lead an organization, that you could lead from wherever you are, even you have just signed up. And the faster you lead and take charge and be accountable for your results, the faster your organization will grow.
Excellent. Lead Without a Title, Robin
With-
Sharma.
Without a doubt. Yes. In fact, you recommended that book to me sometime when I was still very young in the business during an ISB.
Okay. So now let's get serious a bit. Okay. For the three of you, I have one question. Let's start with Kalai. Kalai, a lot of people, when they join Qnet, after some time, they jump to another company. Okay. Why do they do that?
First of all, I think this leaving is normal, Vipisati. I think the girls will agree with me. People leave marriages that looks beautiful. People leave relationships that looks perfect. In our eyes, looks perfect, but they are done. People leave huge companies, top corporate positions. People leave. But one thing I've realized, nobody leaves with the clarity. They always leave with confusion. Nobody leaves with so much of clarity wanting to. They leave because they are confused. And most of the time, they are confused because they're unable to solve a problem that has come up in the organization. It's either leadership, organization, lack of checks, lack of result, relationship with uplines, relationship with downlines. So instead of solving that problem, it is easier to run away somewhere else or saying that, okay, I want a fresh start. So I think that's what pushes, because I've been asking myself why people leave, because they feel it's a fresh start. Maybe they might have a beginner's luck somewhere else or the beginner's energy with them. But eventually, I believe we are entrepreneurs, VP Sati, and our role is to solve problems. Eventually, even in the new game that we play on the computer game, you'll come to a point that you cannot unlock the next level. You got to unlock it. So it's solving problems. So there's one thing that I've never seen anyone leave with clarity. It's always with confusion.
So then let me follow up on that question, Kalai. I know your network and you have many loyal people. Why do people stay with you?
I think it's pretty much, in fact, interestingly, during this, the COVID has pushed us to think about topics that, that beyond, we don't do it in the normal days. So Tipa and I were driving one day and we asked this question: if tomorrow both of us quit, what will happen to our team? And said, they will quit. But I said, if tomorrow, I'm sorry to say this, if tomorrow you and I die in a car crash, our team will rise and build bigger than today. Because each one of them, for a reason or what, they are there because of the relationship we have built. They're just not a team to us. They are our family. They come together. We enjoy time together. We enjoy growing together. We enjoy experiencing together. And each one of them across the continent, even my African team, has become a family. They call, the first thing they ask, how's mom, how's dad, how's home? Then we start talking. I put them on video call with my mom to talk to them sometimes. It's, I don't know how, but there's one thing that changed the way I looked at my team, because sometime back, I kept losing people. And I remember somewhere in 2007, VP Sati, or 2008 or 9, I can't remember, when Malaysia was at the peak, I lost my left and right leader at the same time. Company came over, two companies, and bought my left leader and bought my right leader at the same time. And when I asked this guy, why did you leave? And he told me, you're not a good leader. So I could have now ended my entire career at that point of time. But I took it upon me to understand what it takes to lead. Then I realized, if someone says, it's lonely top at the top, they've not brought anyone with them. It is then I decided to put this people before me. So I usually sometimes hashtag on my Instagram, you before me. And some people think it's a romantic relationship. It is really not. It is really, I keep telling myself, it is you before me. And today I think, I don't know, it's a nice feeling, VP Sati, to know that we have people around us, because it's not just blood that makes us relatives or family. It is people who have same vision, fighting for the same thing, same dreams, and we are on a path together in growth and achieving our goals. That makes it different, actually.
Excellent. So let me ask Sally, did you have many people in your network leave and join another company or another network? Why do you think they did that?
Okay, for me is not me. I think is the how to say, for me they don't know why they start this business, why they choose this company, because for me this network is the way to use to go somewhere. So you must know where you want to go before. Yes, you must know where you want to go, where you what you want to achieve with this business, because network marketing is only the way. I think is the way. It's not just a job. No, it's a way. First, you must know where you are, and you must know where you want to go. If you know where you want to go and you choose the network marketing, it's not about the company, it's not about the leader, it's about the vision and the clarity. Yes, I think if you know exactly where you want to go, you must stay, you must focus, and you must build, because every company is good, I think. Yes, Qnet is the best. Yes, Qnet is the best. But
how do you keep people to stay with you?
Qnet is the best, but I think I speak a lot with my people. I speak about the vision. I help them to find a good dream, a solid dream. I speak a lot with them. Yes, I speak a lot. I help them to find a good, a real dream.
Okay. Shipra, your thoughts?
I think VP Sati, anything is a relationship. And in this business, also, I think every individual has a relationship with the business, has a relationship with your uplines. And how do you see your relationship? It's a very individual's vision or a choice. And I have, like, I would say about myself that why I sticked on to this is because I love this relationship. And I am in a relationship, and I'm proud to be saying this, that I have a relationship with Qnet. That now, if my relationship is gonna stretch, I'm not gonna break. I will work hard. I'll pull more efforts. There are gonna be ups and downs. There are gonna be challenges. There are gonna be tough times along with the good times. Now, if I enjoy the good times, I should be enjoying the tough times also. But unfortunately, people don't see it that way. And a lot of people, when I see them leaving, there are different reasons, but majority of the time I feel one of the core reason is they haven't found their relationship with the business yet. They are here, but they are not here because they have a relationship. They are here because they find a means to do it, and once that means becomes tough, break it. That's the easiest thing. And I don't think even if I'm gonna hit my rock bottom, I will still break it because it's my relationship. And that's what people fail to understand. So I really don't know. I mean, from my childhood, I have seen my family, and I would say I have seen every relationship having tough times and good times by my parents, my in laws, my own relationship. But we fight for it because we care for it. So if I care with my vision, my goal, my relationship with QNet, then I will fight for it till my last breath. I think that's why I think people leave because they're not, and I am because I would love to be doing that. So.
Excellent. Okay. We're going to take a 5-minute break so you can mix a cup of tea and come back. So 5 minutes. I'll see you in 5, guys. And we are back. Okay, I hope you refilled your tea or coffee or cafe. Okay. Now, let me ask you the question. Building a network is a roller coaster of emotions. You know, sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're angry, sometimes you want to punch your downline, punch your upline. All this happens. Okay. But what is the one thing that makes you angry the most about your downlines? Anyone can go ahead and answer.
Making the same mistake again and again. I don't know. I think making the same mistake again and again because they're not so serious about solving it. You can make one time, two times, but if you're going to make the same mistake again and again for 4 years, 5 years, it doesn't make sense.
I
Okay.
think for me, sorry.
Yes,
No,
Shipra. Kala, you're not finished.
no, I'm done.
Okay. Shipra.
I think for me, it's not being committed to your own commitments. It's something which makes me really angry because people commit. And when you commit, it's you are accountable because you committed. But not keeping your own words and not keeping up your commitment, it's something that really, I don't know how people do that. Because it just changes the whole scenario. People commit on small things. I will do hot zone, I will do dr, I will do this after week on, I will do this, and nobody's asked them. You committed, you took a decision, and you just don't know how to stick on to it. So I really don't know how do you get up and see yourself in the mirror every morning when you cannot commit to your own words. So that's something really tricks me.
Sally?
Okay, for me, I don't like when the people work without a goal. They like to work, but they don't have a goal. They don't have a dream. I don't know why. Because networking is for the dreamer. Yes, if you have a dream, you can do the network marketing. But if you don't have a dream, if you don't have a goal, you cannot do. So it make me.
Okay, I understand. Now I'm sure the three of you are expecting this question. How difficult is it to work with a male downline?
Me.
Shipra, I know your team, majority of your network, I think you work with the guys. How is it been doing that?
Oh, good question again, VP Sati. Now I know why you never tell us the question. Okay. I think, again, this is a myth, and this is something which people have a very strong opinion about. There is nothing wrong and there is nothing special about a male female or a female female or a male male working. It's just about understanding each other's goal, setting the expectations right, and being there for each other when you need each other. Because I find sometimes, as a female, I face different kind of situations. With male and female, I find different. I cannot compare them because it's totally different. And I enjoy, I have downlines who are females, and I enjoy working with them because they have strengths which matches mine, and they have weaknesses which also matches mine. With male downlines, it's reverse. Sometimes we complement each other. So it's a mix of everything. So honestly, because yes, I have worked with a lot of, my first level is all guys, and it's been a pleasure to work with them because they end up teaching me a lot. And I don't think it's most important is when your downlines are challenging. I think whether it's a female or a male, but if they're challenging, they get the best out of you. So that's it.
What about you, Kalai?
It's not really straightforward at the beginning, but now I think I'm forming better relationship. It is really me understanding that men and women actually think differently and look at things in a different angle. So women they stay in a system or on a goal because they're emotionally attached to it. So it's easier to get the women excited, and they see it, they feel it, they want it. With a man, it's a little bit more logic, sense. Can I see the numbers work? Can I see this plan working? So I basically work differently. And I would agree with Shipra. There is no such thing as men are better, women are better, or is that really a formula to make it work? But a lot of communication and understanding each other. It's really just like any relationship, because I also find it at the beginning was so difficult. It was easier to work with Tipa as my sister than my brother, even in a family unit. I will tell Tipa something that we are going to do this, and I'll tell my brother, and he will just come back the next day like, I did not hear it. And I'm like, how come? Then I'm like, oh yes, I have to communicate it different. So then I communicate it different. I think it's to understand that men and women, we have our strength. And I'm not so much of this believer that we have this equal rights and equal, I'm not so much of that. I believe so much that we complement each other. We have strengths. We cannot be same because it's the way we are wired is totally different. We can solve different issues. But if I could bring both that logic into it and that emotions into it, a vision becomes really powerful. I think coming together is extremely powerful. But it's my growth, VP Sati, really so much more than anything else to be able to arrive in a place that, hey, this is how it is. This is how it is. Now let me bring together and work together. I can be a woman. I can be a lady. I can wear my lipstick and high heels and dress. And you can wear your suit, but we can come together and talk together and come with a common plan for the common goal that we have. And that's how it is.
Excellent. Sally?
Okay, for me, before it was not easy to work with a man, but now it's okay because for me, the women must know where they are going, because if you know exactly where you are going, where you do, if you show to the men, you can help them, you can guide them, you can follow you, they can follow you. Because in Africa, the men are strong, but the women, no. The men have the money, the men go to school, the men have a good job, and the men have the money to take care of the family, and the women just waiting for them. But in the network, if you want to men follow you, you must cross your limit. You must show them you are not only a woman, but you are a leader. You know where you go, you know what you want, we know exactly, and you are focused on your job, I think.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
But generally, there are more male in network marketing than female. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You know, why do you think this is so?
This is?
Why do you think there are more men joining network marketing than women?
Wow, because specialists from here, the women are not a good vision. She needs a little bit. She don't want more. She want to retire fast. I don't know what, but it's like that.
I think Kala and Shipra will disagree with you, but carry on.
No, I think it's a difference of countries and the culture and the background very strongly. But yeah, I think VP Sati, this is irony of network marketing, where one side people say it's a housewife's business, and other side we have very less housewives working on it. Okay, because I think I have always seen my mother, and she has been the strongest personality I have seen in my life grown up, where she was a mother, a mother-in-law, a daughter, a daughter-in-law, everything. She has played multiple roles. So I was born and brought up. I was blessed to be born and brought up in an environment where I've seen her going out and doing. So that's my mindset of women across. I mean, when I see up to, I remember when I said my first week on, I was mesmerized with VP, Padma and VP Donna. And, AVP Kalai's dream module I've heard. So there's so many things which has inspired me. But when I see, yes, I will not disagree. I will say, yes, there are very less women comparatively today in network marketing, if I'm talking about my team. And I really want to work for it. I personally would want to give my time in order to ensure that women should stop thinking that we are women, we are human beings. And that's one thing. And we have our strengths, such strong strengths. You see, three of us, if we can do it, there's nothing special about us. But there is one thing that we took a decision to do it. So I think every woman, when decides, can do it. And it is a responsibility from our side to inspire more women. And earlier I used to think, what is this inspiration? This, don't understand. But today I understand that having this power, I need to use it rightfully to tell more women that you can do it. And even and it's such a beautiful, like you said, male downline or upline. I think when men and women come together and with their strengths and weaknesses, it makes a massive strength to a team, because we bring in with ourselves two different perspectives, two different thought process, two different way of operation. One is a motherly feeling, the other is, come on, let's do it. And that combination can be deadly. But if people understand that, it can make huge difference to everybody's business. But yes, we need to work for it. We still are very, very far away from that vision of having enough women to support us. But I think I have taken a decision. I'm going to go all out to call every woman in my team to come ahead and work it. And I'm sure everybody's doing the same. So.
And maybe Sati, just to add to that, I think it's more, all that said, and more of this is, it's an entrepreneurship. All said and done, Qnet is being an entrepreneur. It's like starting a startup. And as an entrepreneur, we can't really compartmentalize our lives. It's our life. This is our life. Even if today I was go out to build a bakery, from morning and night, that's my bakery is going to be my life. My team is good, because that's how entrepreneurship operate. It's not 9 to 5, you shut up and go home. And I think it's easier for men to operate in that manner than a woman, regardless is she married or if she has children, or because every woman, I feel, regardless our marital status, our children, we are home family attached. We are very close to home, because we want to make sure the food is on the table or the home is nice, things are done in the house. I think women need more support at home. That's what I build. Can a woman rock the cradle and the boardroom? Absolutely. But if you take every woman at top, they have got a lot of help. I think today's world, women have to be empowered. We have no choice. Empowering a woman is empowering a home. That's how it is. Okay.
Yeah.
But to be able to achieve that, I think the society have to come together. It's not even our industry, in every industry. The percentage of women involved is very small, because women don't get enough support. Even for me, let me tell you something, even just taking care of my dad who was sick last year, I had to get a lot of help. Who is going to take care of his food? Who is going to take care of his walking? Who is going to take care of the hospitals? All that. So I had to get outside help so that I could be out. So I see many of the women struggle because they're carrying a baby and they have to do a Zoom presentation. Then I'm like, where's the husband? I'm like, no, I have 2 kids. I have to sit with them for the Zoom. And where's the husband? Or I have to pick them up from the school. Where's the husband? And I have to, this is what it is. I'm not saying anything against, definitely not. But I think overall, the society have reached a point, Africa, Asia, Europe, or whatever it is, women has to be empowered, because a family is better off when women are empowered financially, everything, a well-being of home. But that can only be done if women understand they themselves, it's okay to delegate. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to, allow people to handle some work at home because you want to go out and build. And I tell my dad this, my dad sometimes doesn't understand that. And he says, the other day my mate did not come, so I was sweeping the floor. And he was like, good, sweep the floor. I said, Daddy, I can either sweep the floor or I can make a $10,000 a week. What do you want? I can't be doing both. If this makes you happy, then fine, you know. So I think that's where they have to understand that.
I think three people would want to see more women on board, especially VP Kavita, VP Padma, and VP Donna. We definitely need more women V partners, and I'm sure Dato Sri and Japa also agree with this. And I'm sure the next appointments there will be many more women coming in into the V partnership. So, guys, the floor is open. You know, tell your downlines to fight for it. The next V partner, the next few V partnerships, I think we should balance it out. Okay, so that's that. Now let's talk about something else. Hard work. Okay, hard work and luck. How much does luck play in your network? How much does hard work play in your network? And how? Because you see, somebody always they come and tell me, this guy joined, signed up, one on the left, one on the right, boom, he started maxing out. The other guy signed up, one on the left, one on the right, one on the left, one on the right, earned 1,000, check went down to 250, earned 5,000, network collapse. But this guy doesn't do anything, sign up 2 people and boom. So please explain that to the 5,000 over or 10,000 over people watching. What is luck? What is hard work in our network?
I think, VP Sati, something which is in my hand is something I need to think about. Something which is not in my hand, why do I waste my energy on that? So luck, I don't know. I mean, it must be there. There must be something working. That's his choice. I can't do anything about it. What is in my hand is a lot of hard work. And that's what people should look forward with good energy. A lot of time people see this, what you said exactly, like, oh, she came and she's doing very good. I am also doing the same. It's okay. I mean, if today is her good day, tomorrow can be. But are you working till tomorrow to make sure that that works out for you? Because I mean, there's a lot of sayings in Hindi. It does not make sense for me to say now, but you know, he also watches your hard work and your
No,
luck changes.
say
So
it in Hindi. Say it in Hindi.
there's a saying. So we Kalai, this is for you. Okay. खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है, which means raise your work, your hard work so high that even God will come and ask you, tell me what is next, what do you want next. So raise your hard work so hard that even he will be obliged to ask you, what do you want next. And I think not only network marketing but any part of our life, this should be the quote. I mean, this is something I very strongly believe, that if I'm going to work, I'm going to get it. And if I'm not getting it, it was not meant for me. But putting the hard work is in my hand and I should keep doing it. That's all.
Sally or Kala, you got anything to add to that?
Oh, so for me, the luck is the master plan. So if you have a luck, you are blessing. But I think the hard work is the things. If you want, for me, if you have, if you join this business, this business, it's your luck. After that, you must work hard. You must work hard. If there is a one people who don't work hard and he have two sides who work. After that, I think he must work because he must protect his network, I think. But if you think you don't have a lack, I think is how to say is nothing. Is nothing. Is nothing because if you have you have this business in your hand, you must focus. You must work in your both sides, and you must build your network. After that, you must you can you can be happy for your work.
Okay.
So the master plan. So AVP Kalai.
Maybe Sati, to me, it is clarity and hard work. One must have that clarity. What are we working for? You know, AVP Perm taught me this lesson long ago. He said, you know, you have a different calculator. You are calculating differently how much work you do and how much you're getting. But God has different calculator, you know. So you got to let go of your calculator and surrender to Him and do what is possible. And Dato Sri always says this: are you doing what's humanly possible? So that is what I ask myself. Okay, first of all, what am I working towards? What's my goal? What is organization goal? Or what is the clarity? So once I'm clear, I'm actually empowered to do the work. And then it doesn't feel like really work, because sometimes I can work with Sati to the extent that I kind of like just forget what's happening around me for days, for night. Sometimes I can sit until it's 6 a.m. in the morning. And I'm like, it's already 6, the sun has rise. But because I know what I'm working for. So I don't even look at it as work, because each time I see something falling together, not falling together. How could be falling and together, coming together, English, coming together. Okay, when I see something coming together, I get very happy. So I want to do more. Then it comes together. Then I want to do more. It comes together. I want to do. So I'm so into it. Sometimes I even forget what's everything, or I don't keep tab. It's like I'm not looking at the scoreboard, because I know what I'm working towards, what I'm fighting for. The clarity, I think, makes all the difference.
I think Dato Sri put it most beautifully. The effort is yours, the result is his.
Yes.
Now,
And
if you believe in that and you follow that, everything falls in place.
Yeah.
And also one more thing I heard many years ago: the harder you work, the luckier you become. You get.
Yeah.
Harder you work, the luckier you get. Okay. So another totally different topic before we got to go. We got another few minutes left. Now we are in the world of social media, and you know everybody is on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, everything, you know, and there's so much of negative news about network marketing, about Qnet, about our industry, about our company. What is your advice to the people here in Talk of the Town when they get affected by this negative social media? What is your advice to them?
Maybe Sati, there's negative issue about everything. You know, uh, even there's so much of negativity in the Bollywood right now. I don't know who murdered who. I'm kind of, confused with the story. I'm still figuring out. I'm very, but all the media is in Hindi. I cannot understand. But I cannot sleep. Sometimes wondering how he got murdered, or he hanged himself. But there is negativity everywhere. But I also think that shutting off from social media is not an option anymore. It's not a choice that you cannot. Today, I think it's a bit suspicious when someone do not have at least some presence on the social media. Like if you're totally, see, I'm not married with Visati. So if I look at a guy and I want to date him and I go to his social media, there is not a single post about this guy, or he doesn't exist in social media. I'm suspicious, because what is he hiding from the world that he doesn't exist in social media at all? So that's not a choice. But what I tell my leaders today, this is what I tell them. And I'm going to say it the way I say it to my leaders. I think the easy time is done. It's over. That flute shot, or you just being in the position or being around the environment, you could do it something in your life. It's done. Right now, there is a need for you to know what you're doing, to be good at what you're doing. So get yourself informed. Information is so important. Right information. You don't understand, get back to your uplines. The luxury of being in network marketing, in Qnet, we have support, we have uplines, we have platform, we have YouTube. Go and get yourself educated. So if someone is going to throw a negativity, take yourself a step back and ask, who is this person? What's their credentials? What's their credibility for you even to, forego your future to believe in someone who wants to be this keyboard warrior who has nothing to do in the life and just sits in front and puts some information for the sake of just filling their, their free time. So to me, they're commenting a lot on Facebooks and social media negative about something. I have a question for them, Sati. Why are they so free? Why are they not building their dreams but focusing on destroying other people? That itself talks a lot about who they are. Because if you are working, it's like, those Shipra, those serial dramas that goes again and again. Every woman, every man will fight on destroying somebody else's relationship, somebody else's home. They work on that dynamics. So I can't help it if they work like Bollywood, you know.
Let's ask Miss Bollywood. Miss Bollywood,
Yeah, I mean, I stopped following it because the same reasons. So we'll talk after this on this topic. But I think the two thoughts in my mind when you ask this question is the first thing I would ask myself is why did I start at social media? Okay, why am I on social media? Because sometimes, and a lot of times, my network also asks me this because a lot of them are not. Now, this is my belief about social media is that when I started social media, my only intent was to reach those downlines whom I'm not able to get in touch with because of the network being bigger and I'm not able to. This is my way of expressing I am there. I am not in hiding. I am not sitting in Dubai. I am working and I'm showing you my work. But in the starting, I used to get impacted with the negative comments. I'll not lie about it. And it was really hurting. And it comes sometimes becomes very emotionally draining when it becomes personal. And people every time, like what AVP Kalai said, when I used to go and check who commented, the guy's account is always private. And I mean, like, if you have the guts to tell me something on my face, if you believe in it, if it is a truth, come on my face and talk. I am open for it. But if you're not doing it, if you're hiding, that means you are yourself not sure about it. It is just, some kind of a negative or whatever you have in your glass, you're pouring it out. Now I don't care about it. I don't read even my comments because it does not matter. My purpose of social media is reaching my team and whoever is reaching. And if you don't like me, don't follow me. Why are you following to give a comment on my social media? I mean, that's my biggest question. Now, when it comes to the companies or when I see the We or the Qnet or everybody's social media, for me, it's a resource. Now, if I'm part of a Qnet and I have just signed in, I am going to use my resource for my knowledge, for my update, for my prospecting as a tool because social media is nothing but a tool. But if you want to make it personal, it's your choice. And if you want to really think about what is going to be written on social media and Google, oh my God, it's history now. Actually, like what she said, it's ages of 10 years or 20 years. We've been reading social media and we know it's a mixed opinion. Be smart, believe in facts, then to blogs. And if you are dumb to follow the blogs, then I don't think you have a future here, honestly. Okay, I mean, that's my opinion about it. But however, I would still say this, that be smart, guys. Okay, don't follow social media because you like it. Follow it because it's a source, it's a tool. Use it. That's all.
Okay, VP Sati, good news and bad news are everywhere. So you must know how to use a social media. If you find some bad news in social media, please be open. Talk to your leader. The leader knows the truth. The leader knows Qnet. The leader knows the V. The leader knows the truth. So be open. Talk to them. He knows the clarity. They know the clarity. Is that?
okay. So,
Yeah.
thank you very much, guys, for coming on this episode of Talk of the Town. It was an extreme pleasure having the three of you. And now I would like you, each one of you, to give your closing message to the viewers of Talk of the Town today. So let's start with you, Sally. You can either give it in English or French.
What? I don't understand.
Your closing message for tonight.
Okay. My closing message. So I think Qnet is the best. Yes, the network marketing is the best. If you try to do the network marketing, you must find a good company. And for me, the good company is Qnet. If you have Qnet, you must stay focused on your job, on your dream. Don't follow the bad news in social media. Just follow your leader. And for me, my leader is the V, because today the V know my weaknesses. The V push me. Today I am proud of me. Today, because of the V, I am here and I can speak in English. I am very, very, very happy for that. And I think the V is here for a long time. I am here also for a long time. I have many things to achieve here. And I want to continue this, voyage, ce voyage. Je vais terminer ce voyage. C'est un beau voyage et on vient juste de commencer. Merci à tous de nous avoir suivis. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup, Sally. Wish you all the best. MVP Shipra?
I think what I just said earlier, BP Sati, is something I really believe in it. And I would say that this business is a relationship. And if you are here, please get a clarity of your relationship with the business and don't mess with it. Don't leave it. Don't run away from it. Don't shy away from it. Be proud of it and do it. Talk to people because you're proud to be associated with Qnet. Work hard because you're proud to be associated with it. Achieve success because you're proud to be associated with it. I am a proud networker and I would want to build proud networkers. So if you are ready, get on relationship with it and be ready to make sure that you're proud of it. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
MVP Kalai?
It's a tough time right now, and I think we have to accept it. And financial success, financial abundance is a mandatory to keep our life into a positive zone. Without financial support or financial abundance, many families are falling apart. And I have many friends who run businesses who are falling apart, who don't know, VP Sati, they could keep their business alive until end of this year. They have no support. And the biggest gift we have today with Qnet is two things. Qnet pays huge amount of money. Let not other people's failure, other people's opinion, other people's, not willing to build this organization become our story. That's their story. Leave the story to theirs. And our story could be so beautiful. As long as someone is willing to put the effort, Qnet pays. And the biggest strength today we have in this organization is the support. Look at us right now. People envy us. And how come you guys have so much of support? But that's who we are, VP Sati. That's what the founders believe in. That's what the V partnership believes in. That's what V ambassadors believes in. There's always a home to come back. The support is there. So guys, it is a tough time, but Qnet is here to uplift each one of you. Give yourself a chance. That's what I would say.
Thank you.
Excellent. So thank you very much, guys. It has been a pleasure hosting the three of you. I'm looking forward to meeting you in your countries. Kalai, we meet in Malaysia. So Dubai and Cote d'Ivoire. I'm looking forward where the virus will slowly leave this planet and go find another planet so that we all can come together. But this has been an amazing learning experience. The virus has taught us so many things, has brought us closer. You have learned so many new things. You have come out of your comfort zone and you have grown to be a person. Okay, so thank you very much.
VP Sati,
yes.
before we end,
Yes.
one question for you.
Yes.
What do you think about women as a networker? Because you got three of us, I think you should end it by saying, what do you feel about it?
I think they are an amazing asset to what we have already. And I think we need more of women in the network because they always somehow find the balance to correct you, to push you, to inspire you. And I think we don't have that enough in the network, because, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you much more closer. VP Padma, VP Donna has been an inspiration for me because, you know, the fire that they have taught me a lot. And I'm sure that millions of women out there who need this opportunity. So I urge everyone in this episode of Talk of the Town, go and sign up the women. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
thank you, guys. So my closing message today, guys, is that there are a lot of companies out there trying to poach our people, and a lot of our people are leaving to other companies thinking they are better. But many years ago, I learned one thing. If you can't build a network in Qnet, you cannot build a network anywhere else. And I learned this because my coach, when I was training in snooker one time, many years ago, and I said, I don't think this table is good. Let me try that table. And the coach told me, if you don't know how to play, the table doesn't make a difference. So if you don't know how to network, the company doesn't make a difference. So once you're started in Qnet, finish in Qnet, because we know how to play. Dato Sri knows how to play. Okay. So the guys who are thinking of leaving, trying other companies, my advice to you is don't. Stay, connect with your upline, apply step number 7 much more. Okay. And after tonight, you have learned you got a lot of messages, you learn a lot of lessons. But before you implement anything, check with your upline, because everybody has different styles of building. Even AVP Kalai mentioned, read the book Leadership Without Title by Robin Sharma. Check with your upline first if it's okay. Okay, because your upline knows the best for you and your network and your growth. So thank you very much. I'm excited for the next episode of Talk of the Town. It will be some more special guests, and look out for the notice. Thank you, guys. And this week, make it your best week ever.
Thank you.